Merry Chrysler. Merry Christmas. It's the day after Christmas, and we're still working.
The worst day ever. I hate the day after Christmas.
You forgot your mic stands. You're just going to hold it.
Yeah, I did.
Cheers. Cole doesn't want to drink because he's a wuss.
I've been on a bender. I don't need to.
Aren't we going out for dinner? Or sorry.
Yeah, so that's why I don't need to start at 10 o'clock.
So what? Then you just end early.
No, I won't. Every Thursday night I drink. I just need to. It's tradition. Thursdays are my favorite days.
Is it really?
Yeah, because it's like that.
The day before.
Thursday night football. Tomorrow you just have to push through for the weekend. The whole thing. What's not to like about Thursdays? Thursday night football's not always great, but we can review this week.
Yeah, we lost, or we had some games yesterday. So
and then the games yesterday.
It's off because these are motion sensor.
So last week kind of stunk, honestly. We had a good Thursday night. Chargers beat the Broncos. Big playoff implications there. Both Saturday games kind of didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah, the Chiefs.
That one. Yeah, Chiefs-Texans.
Chiefs-Texans.
Tank Dell broke his life, but
oof.
Yeah. Steelers-Ravens was close until Russell kind of fucked that game over.
Yeah.
And then they kind of blow that out. Otherwise, it was kind of par for the course. Lions did that fake fumble touchdown pass off of our real fake or our actual fumble
Yeah, is that
play.
true that they saw us?
That's what they said.
Trip,
we
and
saw
then he
Jordan
was like,
Love do it. Yeah.
He was wide open, so I'm gonna drop a play that makes it look like it.
And then Jalen Hurts got a concussion, so then Jaden Daniels kind of went off, and they beat the Eagles,
right?
Which was a big game for them. Panthers beat the Cardinals. A lot of teams got eliminated. So the Cardinals got eliminated. The Cowboys got eliminated, but still beat the Bucks.
Yeah.
So which was a big one for them. The Niners got eliminated. The Vikings beat the Seahawks in a close game. The Seahawks aren't eliminated, but they're looking out now.
Right. And they have the Bears this coming week. So
yep, tonight.
Yeah.
I can go through my bet for that. Put that one in. Yeah, the Bucks lost to the Cowboys, which is tough. The Bills almost lost to the Patriots.
Yeah, at one point they were losing.
14-0.
I was like, what are we doing here?
And then the Packers had the first shutout of the NFL season, which wasn't
go.
honestly that impressive because the Saints suck. But my real question to you, we can go into yesterday's games. Chiefs handled the Steelers, lock up the 1 seed.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
So they will probably sit for at least 2, if not 3. I mean, it's 3 technical weeks until they play a game.
Yeah, because he's going to sit.
Yep,
and then they have
everyone
the bye.
will sit. Yep.
You think we're going to sit our guys after? We'll probably play our guys for Minnesota.
Why would we sit?
But do you think we'll sit for Chicago?
No.
It's not going to change anything.
Yeah, it can.
Really?
If we beat Minnesota and then Minnesota loses to Detroit,
we have to. If we win, we switch with them.
I think we jump them to 5, and I would rather play.
Say we lose
Atlanta or Tampa than L.A.
Yeah. Say we lose. Do you think?
I don't know what the scenario then is if we lose, because if we lose, we're 11-5, and they're 14-2.
Yeah.
I think we have to, because then we can still drop, because Washington plays the Cardinals, but they're 10-5. So if they beat the Falcons or the Cardinals, they play the Falcons on Sunday night. They're 11-5. Then they're tied with us. So then we might drop to the 7. Then you're asking to go to Philly.
Yeah, no.
And I don't want to do that.
Is there any way that we know our seeding before the last game?
If
there might be a way that the math works out.
Yeah, I think so, because if the Commanders lost, they're 10-6, and if we lost, right now we're a game up of them. I don't know. I think they still have the tiebreaker though, so I don't think that would work.
The Rams do?
The Commanders.
Oh.
So then the only way I don't think we would, because it's either going to be if we win, then it's 5 or 6. And if we lose, it's 6 or 7. And I don't want to go to Philly in the first round.
No.
So we need to win.
Unless Jalen Hurts is hurt.
Win out. Yeah, which won't happen. The other thing was the Texans got slapped 31-2 by the Ravens. But this is the question online I'm seeing now. Lamar Jackson, MVP.
What?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, he does have really good numbers.
So let's do it. Let's play the quarterback stats game, Mason.
Who would you rather have, and then you'll tell me who it is?
Yeah, I'm going to give you 6 different quarterback stats, and I'm going to tell you these 2 first and foremost. But you tell me, for the season, 3,500 yards, 26 passing touchdowns, 6 picks, 101 rating.
Okay.
3,500 yards.
26 touchdowns?
26 passing touchdowns.
How many
101 rating, 6 picks.
Is that Allen?
That is Josh Allen.
Because I know he has less passing touchdowns, but he's got like 11 rushing touchdowns.
I was just going to look, just for clarification here. He has, 2024, he has 11 rushing touchdowns for 500 yards.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So 37 total touchdowns then.
Right. And Lamar has more passing and less running.
So Lamar,
which is weird. You'd think it'd be the other way.
So Lamar also has an extra game on him now.
Right.
Gotta remember because he played yesterday. Lamar for the season has 39 passing touchdowns, 3,900 yards, 4 picks, 121.6 rating. That's
way better. 20 points better.
Well, that's second all time behind
Aaron?
12.
Yeah.
He 121.5 I think was his 2011, but then 20 he had 122.
The only thing holding them back right now is their overall record.
Rushing, Lamar has had
like 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, where did that go? Because we did Josh, we got to do him. Lamar has 4 rushing touchdowns, but 852 yards.
So he moves the ball.
So his numbers are clearly better. Okay.
But what's their record?
Head to head, Lamar kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah, but what are their team records?
12-3 for the Bills, 11-5 for the Ravens. The 2 and the 3 seed. And I'm sorry, but how can we? But this is what bugs me. Lamar Jackson MVP last year wasn't the strongest MVP, was it?
No.
Right? It was good, but it was one of those Matt Ryan MVP seasons where you're like, who do we give it to?
Yeah. Someone's got to get it.
Right? And they were the 1 seed. They killed the Niners, whatever, on Christmas Day last year. That was a big thing. He got Derrick Henry. Okay? Who else did he lose on that team? Some offensive linemen.
Okay.
Did they get better offensively then, would you say?
Yeah, because they got Derrick Henry.
Yeah. What did Josh Allen have this year?
His team got worse.
Stephon Diggs, I don't think was good anyways, but he lost him.
Mm-hmm.
So he went into the season with a Keon Coleman who hasn't done much. And nobody else.
Yeah, so his numbers aren't as. So your argument is his numbers aren't as good, but he's doing more for his team still almost has the numbers that
he is the true value.
He's the most valuable, yeah.
Lamar is very good stats-wise, and he is driving with someone else.
Right.
They're both trucks to me, but Josh Allen is a lifted F-150.
It always comes. Always comes down to how you define MVP.
Correct, but the problem is people are going to see Lamar's stats. Check for Lamar. The fact that Lamar beat him like 30-10 in like
this year, yeah.
And like week 3, or I can look at actually what it was, but they're going to see the head-to-head. Yeah, they won 35-10 in week 4.
Ugh, that's not good.
Right? So then it's check for Lamar.
So you think he's going to get
teams better? So people are going to start. And then the other thing that's wild is it's recency bias, but they see that game. What did Allen do on Sunday against the Patriots? It was a struggle fest.
Right.
Their team, they won, but it doesn't. It's like Mahomes, right? If you don't win in a good way, you don't deserve the MVP. We've been saying that all year. He didn't do much. He threw like 100-some yards. threw a touchdown. They barely beat them. You're playing the Jets and then the Patriots again. You have to kill those teams or, like, handily win those games because
in order to, like, stamp it.
Yeah, because now it's like, oh, look at this because Lamar's got right below you.
I mean, it makes it entertaining, though, to have two guys that are, like, pretty close. I don't know if it's a toss-up, but it's getting to the point where it could be a coin toss for some people.
They play... Who do they play next week?
I really do think that it's going to come down... For the voters, it's going to come down to how they truly define it. Because if you pick Allen, you're not going based off of stats.
But
if you pick Lamar, you're probably going off of stats.
Correct.
But Lamar's are better.
But who is more valuable to...
That's what I'm saying. Like, the guys... It's all going to depend on how many of those voters go based off of the eye test, so like the big picture, or how many have the blinders on and look at stats.
I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I saw something online of Nick Wright's, and it was a graph of Allen this year, and his passer rating is like a roller coaster. He calls Allen the roller coaster because he's up and down.
Okay.
His games this year that are good are like lights out.
Yeah.
But then he has some stinkers.
Yeah.
That they still have won. And then Lamar's are more consistent.
Right.
But to me, if you look at, like, take Lamar's best statistical games, it's like, okay, the Giants last week, 5 touchdowns. It's like,
yeah.
Against who, though?
Yeah.
And it's like, what is Allen's? Oh, Detroit, 6 touchdowns. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, who's the better team?
Right.
Like, I just don't understand the argument for Lamar outside of the stats, and I think that's
but
like
also to play devil's advocate, I mean, you could say that. I mean, the Ravens were like 8-5, or 8-4 at some point. So they were not that good of a team. So you can say like, oh, he got Derrick Henry, his team got better, but did they? Their record didn't show that for like halfway through the season.
Correct, and that's true.
Right.
It is very true, and I think the other thing people got to talk about is,
and Allen has been rolling with them the whole time.
Bills' losses. At the Texans, 23-20. He had a shit game. They're a division winner, though.
Yeah.
At the Ravens, 35-10. At the Rams, 44-42. You can't blame him for that one. Those are his 3 losses. All playoff teams.
Right.
Okay.
And the Ravens are losing to some.
Let's think about it. At Kansas City, who Allen beat.
Right.
Home against the Raiders.
Yeah, what?
For those people that are out there counting, the quarterback wins stats, I think, have to start going in effect here.
Yeah.
I don't do it, but they do. At the Browns. With Jameis? Ew.
Was he playing that by then? Yeah.
Steelers, 18-16. Division game.
A slugfest.
Tough.
That's always tough.
They're a playoff team.
Yeah.
And then the Eagles at home.
That's
so
tough.
It's like two tough teams, but then he lost to some shit teams.
Right.
And it's like, well, if he's not showing up against his stats in those games aren't that great in the tough team games.
Yeah.
So Allen, you can't just kill Allen on his bad games either. I still think he's the MVP unless he shits the bed. If he loses a game this next 2 weeks, he won't win it.
I like him, so I'm biased, and I get the voter fatigue and everything too.
Yes.
Like even in the NBA, I'm like, Nikola Jokic shouldn't win it. But I'm like, when you look at it, like, he should. He's the freaking best.
Well, LeBron should have won it for like 7 years.
Right. And people just don't want to do that.
Correct.
So I get Lamar's won 2 or 3 now.
2. But this would be his second. It was Aaron.
Who would have won last year if it wasn't him though? Like, it wasn't a clear cut.
It was him or Purdy, but then they
God, I remember that.
They beat the fuck out of him on Monday night at San Fran, and he played great, and it was like, oh, it's over. Like, that's what it was. But remember when Aaron won in COVID year, and then the next year he's like, there's no way I can win it because I won it before. I just won it.
Right.
And then it was like, oh, damn, like no one else is kind of there. And then it was like, well, his stats are good enough. Boom. But no one else was there. They were trying to argue like Mahomes or Brady, and it was like, So like I don't know. I think it's Allen. The other person that I think, Joe Burrow has to be on the ballot. I don't care what you say.
We keep forgetting about him, but his team sucks.
They're 7-8, and I don't think you realize
they could make the playoffs.
So
right? They have to win out, but they need some help.
Let's do this, Mason.
I keep seeing the things, but it changes every week, obviously, because teams win and lose.
Because if Buffalo,
but if they take care of their business, I feel like they need like 2 people to lose.
Yeah. So if Buffalo wins this week, they lock up the 2 seed, because then they're 13-3, right? But Baltimore's 11-5. You could sit Allen, move on. But let's say in a universe here, the Bengals beat the Broncos this weekend. That's a Saturday game at 3:30.
That's a tough game.
Yes. And they sneak in.
Are they at home or against? Are they?
It's at Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's huge.
Okay, it's a big one, and I'm not fucking around with Chase and Burrow.
No.
Let's just say
I'm riding them, baby. That's my fucking Super Bowl.
Let's just say you're fucking squeaking it in.
God damn it!
But let's just say they sneak in. If you're Buffalo, out of all the teams, Steelers, Chargers, Broncos, Bengals, even the Ravens, because they were in the wild card spot, who do you not want to see round 1?
The
Cincinnati Bengals, because they've already gone
yeah.
there and beat them 2 years ago in the snow with that Joe Burrow reel where he throws it and
spins around. Yeah, just Joe Cool.
I don't want to see that team. No. And Buffalo's defense
and their
is not that great. But neither is the Bengals.
But they lose shootouts, it looks like.
I was just going to say, who's got the better offensive weapons?
I'd say Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Yeah.
So if I'm Josh Allen, I'm like, what the fuck, man? And then you know what? If you're the Chiefs, you're like, Bills or the Bengals don't like playing either one. Oh, they get to fight each other. And then if the Bills win and the Ravens win, don't like playing either one of those. Oh, they get to play each other.
Yeah,
so we get the winner of just one of those.
Yeah,
they get to play one. Buffalo might have to go 2 or home against the Bengals, home against the Ravens, and go,
now I got to play Mahomes.
Yeah. And you can argue Mahomes did that last year. I mean, Tua was a soft one, right? But then he went to Buffalo, and then he went to Lamar. So he went through that portion of it, but I think Allen's path would be harder.
And if the Ravens just would have ran the fucking ball, they would have.
Yeah, well, that's a different conversation. Yeah. But I don't know. It's a wild one. We have to do another.
It's going to be crazy. I can't believe that starts already. I feel like we just started the season. Then we get halfway through, and it's like, shit.
I want to do another one here. Quarterback stats.
Okay.
You A or B? You tell me who's the better quarterback.
Yeah, who do I want? Okay.
This kind of leads into our MVP thing here. 3,900 yards, 26 touchdowns, 11 picks, 93 rating.
Okay.
3,900 yards, 26 touchdowns, 11 picks, 93 rating.
Okay.
Okay. 3,200 yards, 19 touchdowns, 5 picks, 90 rating.
What was the rating on the first guy?
I think it was a 93.
93.
So slightly more of everything.
More touchdowns, a little bit more.
Would you say
more
they're in the same realm?
Yeah, it's probably a coin flip.
You're taking A, though?
Sure, the stats are better. I'm sure it's fucking like Tua or something.
No, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Do you have any idea who number B is?
Aaron Rodgers?
No.
He's not having a bad season, actually, statistically.
Yeah, but it's not him.
Okay, who is it?
Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
think about
not that bad either.
Chuck, you say he sucks. I'm just putting it out there. The numbers aren't horrible. Look, we have a special guest.
Hi, Toonie.
That's something.
Hopefully that picked it up. Cole's favorite.
Yeah, that rat. Okay, so just putting that out there. Next one. Only one more here.
Okay.
3,600 yards, 19 touchdowns, 12 picks. What is happening? 86 rating. 3,600 yards, 19 touchdowns, 12 picks, 86 rating.
Okay. And that over the other two?
Nope.
Okay.
3,500 yards, 24 touchdowns, 8 picks, 90 rating.
How many touchdowns in the first one again? 26?
It's 24 for this one. It's 19 for the first one.
And how many picks again?
12 for the first one. 8 for the second. 24 to 8. 19 to 12.
I mean, I want the less picks.
So B?
Yeah.
Who do you... Why? She's all like lovey on me today.
Yeah.
What, do you know who they are?
No. I don't want to know.
Quarterback A is C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
Quarterback...
Yeah, I mean, he's having a tough time. Look at the guys he's throwing to.
Quarterback
can't throw to.
B is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He's got better stats than everyone we've talked about today.
Right. I told you he's not having a bad year.
They just
look
bad.
And he's gonna be the guy who's gonna be like,
my stats
look at
were
my
there.
stats. I mean,
stats were there.
I think we just need people around us. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, you're the one that picks everyone around you.
Yeah, he is part of the problem. But
yeah,
just an interesting exercise.
It is.
Any cool uniforms for the week?
Like this coming week?
No, the past week.
The past one.
Texans had
their H-Town ones. I love those.
I don't think we had anything special.
The Packers wore their... Fuck your cat call.
God damn it. Why are you up in here, huh?
Oh,
what you doing? Star of the show.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get huge hits on TikTok.
Yeah. Just Luna's butthole in the thing. Just picking at it. I mean, we played in our
whites,
our all whites.
Yeah, it was the whites versus neon,
and then we played in our old schools against the Saint. I know, it was our regular ones in the Saints, wasn't it?
Yeah,
didn't I show you on here? It was the old school ones.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I got screwed up.
If you don't watch us on YouTube, you should.
Yeah, because I mean, how else are they watching us?
Instagram Reels.
Yeah, it's exclusively on YouTube because I'm not paying to go on Spotify or. Yeah.
Jesus.
And you wonder why we shut the door normally.
Let's.
Yeah, I mean those are cool.
I didn't think there's anything real special though.
No, nothing too crazy. And this week is kind of boring too.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's time to go, Toonie.
Do you want
at least off the counter?
Do you want to go to picks then?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we did pick yesterday's offline Ravens Chiefs. We picked favorites.
I picked Chiefs. I picked Ravens.
Oh, by the way, I did my
shitty
math
games
wrong
too.
I did my math wrong. I recounted this morning just to make sure because we're right there. You're only one back now.
Oh fuck! I was being aggressive and it worked.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
You're kind of on a heater and it's kind of pissing me off.
Sláinte.
So from week 13 on, you were 14-2, 8-6, 14-2, 12-4. And I've been at like an 11-5. Like I've been one game on.
Once.
So I'm only chipping away. One up with 2 weeks to go here.
Hell yeah, baby. Just where I want to be.
So tonight's game is Seahawks-Bears.
I like the Seahawks.
At Chicago, Seahawks 4-point favorites.
They got something to play for.
I like the Seahawks as well. I'll post my bet tonight, but I can tell you it right now. I won $40 again last night too.
Hell yeah.
So shut up, everyone. I got Geno Smith under 1.5 pass touchdowns. DK Metcalf under 4.5 catches. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
4.5?
Yeah, you want to know?
He hasn't caught more than 5?
7, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3.
So he's due for a big game.
He's on my fantasy team. He sucks. We got to talk about that too. Caleb over 220 passing yards, and then JSN over 74.5.
Over 220?
Yep. He's thrown for 334, 191, 256, 340, 231, and then 134.
So they move the ball. They just suck.
Yeah, his stats aren't bad. I hope it's a good crap game. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Saturday, this one kind of stinks, but we got some good ones. Chargers at Patriots. Chargers are only 4-point favorites on the road at New England.
That's a tough travel, though.
Yeah,
I still like the Chargers.
So that's noon, I'm taking the Chargers. Broncos at the Bengals at 3:30 on NFL Network.
I told you before I have to go with my Bengals.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals too.
They got something to play
They're 3.5 favorites on the road. Or at home, sorry. Cardinals at the Rams. Cardinals are eliminated, but can play spoiler.
Yep. I like the Rams.
6.5 for the Rams.
Yeah,
I'm taking the
I like
Rams too.
What's going on with the Cardinals? They got to figure it out. They just, I don't know what do you do? What do you need to do?
I don't know.
You picked the best receiver, or supposedly the best receiver in the draft.
Yeah, but he did not live up to par.
No.
I would say their defense is kind of
Yeah.
And that's their
They
coach.
just have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, they got to build in them.
They're like 500, so
they got to build
like
in the trenches though.
Add a guy or just some playmakers to kind of move to that next level.
We can do Colts, Giants. I
like the Colts.
Me too.
Jonathan Taylor, fuck you.
Yeah, love it. Let's do it.
That's what killed me.
Cowboys, Eagles at Philly. I don't know if Hurts is going to play. They're 7.5 point favorites right now.
Yeah, they're wearing their Kelly greens too.
He offered a lot on the situation. We'll see. I'm not going to get into the QB situation.
Thanks, Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Who
are you going to take?
I'll pick the Eagles. I know the Cowboys have been playing pretty decent.
Can I have an asterisk?
If he's not playing Cowboys,
I want Dallas.
I'll do that too.
Okay. Jets at the Bills. Bills are 8.5 favorites. Lock up the 2 seed if you win.
Yep.
I'm going Bills. Panthers at the Bucks. Bucks losing on Sunday night at home. Got to win. Panthers took them to overtime last time they played them.
Oh, I think at home they're okay.
Okay.
I think they're at home. They're okay.
He's going chalk with me. He's never going to catch me.
No,
Bucks as well.
See.
This is the game. This is how you catch it. Raiders, Saints.
This is it, baby.
1.5 Raiders on the road. We just saw the Saints get rocked.
I'm going with the Raiders.
Fuck.
The Saints look like shit, man. Who's the quarterback? Rattler?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Saints because I believe that they don't want to be embarrassed again like that.
Yeah.
You gotta
at home, that's a good way to bounce back.
You lose the Raiders, you're like, God, we suck. This is another one. Titans at the Jags. Jags 1 point favorites.
I'm taking the Titans.
Me too. I don't trust Mac Jones.
I mean, Titans have been putting up like points and stuff.
Okay, Scott. Sorry, buddy, but it was 38-7 in that game,
yeah.
And then it was 38-30, and I was like, holy shit. Dolphins,
back.
Browns. Dolphins 6.5 on the road favorites. Taking the Dolphins. They're still alive. I think.
Yeah, Browns are just shit.
So the flexed Sunday night is Falcons at the Commanders. Commanders 4 point favorites.
I like the Commanders. Falcons, I mean,
I do too.
Penix looked decent.
Yeah. I mean, did you see the pick?
No.
He threw it dead on to Kyle Pitts for a touchdown, and Pitts just goes, and then it just goes into his hands.
As a quarterback, are you like, what the fuck?
I got to show you it. It's so bad because, like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know what you'd say at that point.
Yeah.
But the other thing to think about is if that happens, then the Falcons lose, the Bucks win.
It gets fun. Yeah, it gets interesting.
Look at this.
Penix back to throw. Oh, I'm going in to score too.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
It's literally in the end zone.
Oh my god!
Like, how do you just
got it converted? Oh,
it's like you just handed it to him.
You idiot. Toonie.
Oh, we skipped our game. Sorry. Packers, Vikings got flexed to
to a 3:00.
3:25. We are 1 point favorites on the road.
Yeah, because they know what's up, baby. Oops, sorry, Toons.
Just dropped it. I'm all fucking hairy.
I like the Pack, baby. We're rolling.
I do too.
We're at home. I mean, we railed them last year on New Year's Eve.
They didn't have a quarterback.
So what? They barely do now.
No, I don't know about that. Darnold's slinging. I'm taking the Packers in a close one. Lions, Niners at San Fran. They're going to get some revenge there. They're going to throw a touchdown to Penei Sewell. I'm calling it. I'm going Lions.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll go Lions
So
too.
we only have one different.
Hey, that could tie us
The
up.
whole thing rides on the Raiders Saints.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that, but we'll see.
Alrighty, we got to go fantasy. Yes, mustache season. We love it.
At least we go down together.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I think I'm gonna grow it out. I'm not trimming my mustache until.
No, I'm leaving it till.
Oh, yours is already gross.
No, I'm gonna cut it right here in the beginning, so I just have a nice.
I'm gonna work my way
handlebar.
up to it. Yeah. I'm gonna work my way up. I'm gonna do like. First step will be a week where I just shave like the sideburns, and then I still have like the chin strap underneath. And then the next step will be a goatee, like a long goatee, like how I have it right here.
Yeah.
I've never done that before, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna have just like
just experience
like
all
the Sons of
phases.
Anarchy goatee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last step will just be the stasheroonie.
So to recap, I beat Mom by 1.4 for 5th. I finished in 5th place.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, is he in the toilet bowl?
No,
Yeah.
Alexa. And then Paige. So Dad put up 200 against Paige, and then against me, and then Paige put up 197 on his ass, and she rolled right in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then Allie put up 189 on Mason.
She did.
Put
She
up
won.
170, but 189 is not an easy. And
Hard
Jonathan
fought.
Taylor 40-pointer kills you.
Yeah. I mean, we had a lame bet. It was similar to last year's where
Cleaning.
Sushi or steak was on the line because I don't like sushi.
So you have to
And
go,
she likes steak, but if she could choose, she'd like.
so you have to take her off.
She
of
could
sushi.
be. She's like, I could be a vegetarian if I wanted to.
Ew, no.
But she likes. I mean, she'll eat
Beef.
meat. She'll eat meat, but she loves like the Mediterranean diet, like fish and veggies and shit.
Fair.
So she's like, oh, I want to do sushi again, and we went up to this place in Sturgeon Bay, I think, and it was pretty good. But I got a steak when we went there.
Okay.
So yeah, I got to pay for like a sushi dinner.
Whatever. I mean, it's interesting just looking at it. You had 20, 25, 24, 25, 22, 20. She had 21, 40, 30, 30, and then it's like 13, 5, 15. But then this is the difference. She got 21 from her kicker.
Yeah, are you
Like,
kidding
that's
me?
what
Fucking
kills.
Aubrey hitting a 58-yarder or some shit.
What's also wild about her team is like, you look at her bench, Tyreek Hill doesn't even start.
Yeah.
Drake London doesn't even start.
And if those guys, any other year, those guys are gonna be going
She's
off.
got like Keenan Allen up there, and
If Kirk Cousins doesn't
Madison,
blow,
yeah.
and if Tua doesn't have 18 million concussions,
It's crazy. So it is the girlfriends in the division that doesn't matter.
which is ironic because
Yeah,
we
kinda
were,
set that fucking
especially
thing.
you. It was your idea. I'm not gonna take it. It was your idea.
That's bad.
You were so cocky to say that one of us will probably win it. We will bet a mustache, and it's ironic that both of our ladies said "fuck you." We're gonna win it.
So right now it is.
So we will have a female winner this year.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's 19 Page to 42 Allie after 2 games yesterday. Allie had 7 from Stroud, 16 from Jalen Warren, which is a big one.
Yeah, Warren
and
was
then
good.
19 from the Chiefs defense.
Yeah.
Paige got 9 from Justin Tucker, 4 from her tight end, and then 5.9 from Mixon. Allie's projected to win 130 to 113, but as you can see, all of our games end in like the 180s.
Yeah, someone's going to go off. We have such
never really counts
deep teams
because of the
such big
the
benches.
best balls. Yeah.
So someone's going to blow up and something's going to happen.
The biggest thing.
Dad and I are fighting for third place.
Yep. The biggest.
That's actually
thing,
a good matchup. That's the should be championship.
No. the biggest thing though that I think is kind of interesting is like if Kamara plays, it looks like everyone's gonna play. So
like no one's sitting, you mean? Or like
out.
people who are
no
hurt,
one's hurt. Like
are coming back.
Like she has Montgomery, but she he was on
like
IR. So
other
we
guys
replaced him.
other guys who have been hurt
are playing
previously.
There's
So it's like
Paige has a bunch of people questionable, and if that doesn't work out, then
Right,
yeah. But
right.
like if they all play, it's not
that's
like
as fair as it gets.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's not like I had 4 people out and
Yeah.
I mean, if she doesn't have Kamara, that hurts. That's the thing about Paige's team. She doesn't start like Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he can go off any day too.
He didn't start last week. Neither did Kamara.
I had
Chuba
fucking
Hubbard.
Lamar. I had Lamar. I had a bye in the first round, and that week he puts up 5 touchdowns against the fucking Giants.
Yep.
And the next week,
all about
he doesn't even start for me.
Yep.
Caleb Williams had a better day than him. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's fantasy, though. That's what it is.
It is, and I think their matchup's gonna be close because she has Achane, Nakua, and Taylor and McBride can all go off for Allie. Like they all can just light it up. But then Paige has the double up. Yeah. She's got McLaurin and Jaden and Joe and Higgins.
Right.
So when one of those go off, they usually go off with that guy.
Yeah,
and then it's just a
elevates your whole team.
Yep. And then she's got Brian Thomas Jr. and JSN and Chuba Hubbard,
which is crazy.
He's the number 12 overall running back, which I don't know how.
But he's been going off.
Yeah, he had like 30. What you want to fucking know something? Last week, just get this, okay? This is crazy to me. Like, I have Tajay Spears. I don't know if anyone even knows who that is. He scored 7-5, 10, 2, 0, 0, 0, 8, 2, 0.3, 3. The last 2 weeks, 27.2 against Dad, 21.6 against He's like, I'm making up for it all this week. It's a joke.
He doesn't score over like 7 the whole year. I think
his last 2 weeks have beat his whole year combined.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's fantasy in a nutshell. Yeah. So I'm hoping Paige wins, so I have one less dinner to... I have to pay for it, but I don't have to pay for it. How's that work?
What do you mean?
Well, because we all split it.
Right.
But if she didn't win, I pay for 2 full meals.
Oh, so it's almost like benefiting you regardless.
That's what I'm saying. And then if it's not, now I pay for one.
You only
one
pay
and
for
1 and 7.
1/7 of her meal instead of
2.
Full. Yeah.
Well, it's 2 plus the other person, so it's 2 and 1/7 or 1/8 or whatever.
Yeah, so we both save a lot of money if our girl wins.
This is true. So Paige,
come on, baby.
Ride her home.
We need you, Allie. Right, Luna?
Yes.
Say, you gotta win, mama.
No.
Yes. And she's kicking around.
All right, that's good for that. You want to do Guess Who?
Sure. Do you have Alexa's list?
No, she didn't send me it. That's why we're just gonna do Guess Who game.
Yeah, that's fine.
What position do you want to pick?
Let's do tight end.
Tight end? We got to write down our answers.
And what are the criteria again?
Guess Who game is you have to be... We're both playing Guess Who, but with NFL players, we pick a position. We go back and forth on guessing who first their player is. We got to write it down. Criteria is they have to be in a fantasy team.
So they have to be more than
relevant-ish. Starting
on a roster.
Yeah, because and you have to remember though too, because some teams have 2 tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
So
like we have Musgraves and Kraft.
Correct.
But Kraft is like our number 1 guy. Not a lot of people are going to have Musgraves. So and he was hurt a lot of times.
He shouldn't be in there. But off the top, Buffalo, Kincaid, people know who Dawson Knox is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those kinds of things.
Right.
But yeah, that's what we got to go with. So
yeah,
I got mine already. I'm already live.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
Oh, I want to do another thing if we have time too.
I gotta think here. I gotta look at the teams first. I know some of these guys, but I don't know if they are really on teams. Can I look up on Fantasy to see if they're rostered?
Sure.
Just to prove it to you, if you're like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, let's go.
Oh, I got it. Big time. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
It's fun because you got to try to hide them somewhere because you're going to narrow it down. How do I hide this guy?
You have to do it carefully.
Oh boy. I feel like once you get that division, you'll get them right away. That's the thing. You got to pick a division where there's like multiple guys. That's tough.
I got mine. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Where is this guy? This guy moves around a lot. I gotta look him
All right.
up. Hold on. I'm thinking.
2 minutes on the clock. Go.
You gotta talk about your favorite or your favorite gifts that you got for Christmas this year.
Favorite gifts. My least favorite was a picture of the rat. I got a picture of Luna that's sitting on my desk right now. What else did I get? I got a bunch of like boots, winter boots, which was good. Kind of like utility clothes, honestly. I got jackets, vests, boots. The white elephant thing, we got like a car cleaner thing and then something else. So
yeah, those are all good gifts.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got mine.
Because I'm always losing, I'm going first.
Okay.
Black or white?
White.
It's a good move because there's way more white than black. I had a black guy picked, and
I know it was between one or the other, and I'm like, I gotta go. AFC or NFC?
AFC.
Okay. AFC. White or black?
White.
Okay. So we're both in the AFC, and we're both white. You are up.
AFC North.
Incorrect.
Damn.
AFC East.
No.
That's the only white one.
AFC West.
Fuck, I gotta think about who's in there.
Chargers, Chiefs,
No.
Raiders, Broncos.
No. AFC West.
No. AFC East.
What's AFC East?
Bills, Jets, Dolphins.
No.
So it's the South. Oh, God.
AFC North.
Yes.
Fuck. A white one in the AFC North?
Oh, it's in the South.
AFC North?
It's in the South.
Who's in the AFC North?
That's for you to
Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
That's for you to
There's not a white one in the AFC North,
for you to
period.
figure
And
out.
then, secondly, one that is
So
rostered.
Mason South is the Titans, the Texans, the Jags. Well, Evan Ingram's on the Jags. He's black, so out of there. Then you have the Titans, the Texans. The Colts. There's no one on the Colts. It's Mo Alley Cox, so I got you down to 2 already. Titans, Dalton Schultz.
Fuck!
Yeah, baby! He does. Yeah.
I gotta show you. Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
Because he was on the
I don't
the
think
Eagles.
you'll be able to get mine in the next 2 guesses.
I have to do it now to tie.
Yeah.
AFC North. A white quarterback. Or sorry, tight end.
Yeah, there's no... Oh, Joe's... I guess Joe.
It's not the Steelers because that's Darnell Washington, who's like 6'8".
Dark.
Yeah. It's not the... Oh, wait, no. It could be the Ravens.
I was going to say, you
Andrews.
keep saying a white... There's no
I was
white
thinking...
tight ends.
I forgot he's been hurt a lot, so I was thinking Lively, but he's black.
He's the black backup, yeah.
Yeah. So it could be Mark Andrews, but that's too obvious. And you said, I don't think you'll get it in the next 2. Or maybe you're just throwing me off. And then we got the Njoku on the Browns. And then we have... I don't even know who's on the fucking Bengals. Is it the guy in the Bengals?
Guess.
I don't know. And if I don't know, he's not on a team.
Say Bengals guy then, if that's your pick.
Hold on, I gotta think here. Who is on the
Njoku
Bengals?
after his face got burned was white.
Half his hair is white. Yeah, half his hair is white. Because those are the guys. Like, if you got anyone behind those guys on that you picked, this ain't it. And by your facial expression, it might be. Who else? Who's on the Steelers?
You gotta guess. Let's go.
Okay, let's see here. Can I do a half a guess where it doesn't count? Can I have a half a question answered with that doesn't count?
Depends on the question.
Is black a primary color in the team's logo?
I'm not answering that.
That's 3 out of the 4. So it still doesn't make my odds much better.
It's not the Browns.
Okay.
Because Njoku's darker as night. Who's that, Mike?
Okay. It's not the Browns. I feel like it's the Cincinnati Bengals, and I couldn't tell you who the fuck is that.
You want to say Bengals guy? That's your guess?
Mark Andrews.
Incorrect.
Bengals guy.
Incorrect.
Steelers have a guy?
So, first of all, Mike Gesicki is on the Cincinnati Bengals, and
Oh,
he's
I
like
forgot
an
about
actual
that.
fantasy person this year.
I forgot. Yeah,
Did not
I kept
not
thinking
him.
he's on the Dolphins.
Yeah, but he's moved around.
Shit.
Not Gesicki. Mark Andrews, no, not him.
He's
but
white.
He's white. Darnell Washington is not their tight end 1. I said his name like 5 times yesterday, and he is on a fantasy team. He's on
fantasy team.
He's on,
Look up the number.
He's on Moms. He's on plenty.
Yeah, because we have so many people in our league, and we have like 50 roster spots. He has to be on somebody's.
I guarantee you his roster spot.
I want to see the percentage. If it's not above 50, you can pound sand.
Do you know who it is?
No, I still don't know who it is.
I'll leave it up for everyone else so they can figure
The
out.
Steelers, white, Fairmouth?
Freiermuth. Yes.
Fuck, yeah, he's actually not that bad.
Yeah, Freiermuth is on rosters. Let's find that prick.
Freiermuth.
Yep. 55%, baby! And that's in a 12-man league.
I'll eat it.
Freiermuth is known.
He is. I blanked him. He's not...
I was going to go...
That's just a cornbread... He's from fucking Iowa,
He's the tight end
for sure,
9
right?
also on the
Is
year.
he Iowa?
No, where did
Nebraska?
he come from?
It's got to be.
Tight end 9 on the year. I don't know where he came from. I was going to do...
South Dakota State? He's got to be Midwest.
I think it's Penn State, honestly.
Penn State? Yeah.
Yep, Penn State. Yep.
I can see that.
Damn. I was going to do Gesicki, and I was like, no, that's too hard. He doesn't know that. And then I was like, Freiermuth, because I kept saying, the Muth. Every time he caught a ball.
You're saying the Muth.
Yeah, that's
you're saying Demuth.
All right.
Demuth, Iowa.
I got a dub, too. Good for me.
Yeah, are we keeping track of who's in the lead there? Because I still feel like I am.
No.
Because I went like 3-0 to start.
Yeah, and I've won like the last 2, though.
Oh.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. We can do another one next week, right after, because you're off for New Year's.
Day, yeah.
You want to do it on New Year's Day?
No, I'm saying I'm off New Year's Day, so I can do it. I'm going to work out New Year's Eve and then...
Yeah, New Year's Day is a Wednesday.
Yeah, so we can do it Tuesday night or Wednesday day.
I'm busy Tuesday night.
Tuesday day. Wednesday day, sorry.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Give me a second to recover.
We're going to the Packer game next week.
Fuck, oh yeah, that's
Week
right.
18. I forgot about that one.
The 5th.
Yeah.
Right? Or 6th.
Next Sunday.
Whatever it is. It's over on the thing.
Dad said they're going to move it to Friday night because no one's going to watch.
Yeah, I would love that, honestly. That would be awesome. That'd be very awesome.
I know. Are we even going to tailgate? Like, I feel like the energy for this game is like...
I feel like you have to tailgate or else this game is going to be dumb.
Yeah, we need to tailgate to make it worth something.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Because I am not looking forward to... We better beat the shit out of them. If
Oh,
we
you
lose
have to.
against
At
them, because
home?
we almost lost them before, I couldn't handle that.
I told Allie, I was like, we should just sit our starters and then take a loss to the Bears.
To get rid
to
of
just
the
get rid of like
10-0,
we haven't
11-0.
lost them in a while. And then the Bears will be like, yeah, we finally beat the Packers. But there's an asterisk because we didn't start our starters. So the pressure is just completely off.
When I was in Chicago with Chuck...
But that's not a winning mentality.
No, it's not.
You fucking pound it.
That's
man.
a Giannis mentality. When I was in Chicago with Chuck, the amount of G's...
Yeah.
Oh, he's
overwhelming.
He's like, they're everywhere. I'm telling you. I'm like, well, we own the city. I was like, what do you expect? Yeah. He's like,
you're very close to the border, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cool.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Merry Christmas. We'll
Happy
be
New
here
Year.
to say Happy New Year next time.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.